It was the seventh day when I found myself in the open ocean.
Hey.
you
It seems today that all you see is violence and podcasts and sex on TV. But where the mega cast is starting to it. Lucky there's a super mega cast.
Nice.
Thanks for entertaining me with that one, brother.
Of course, man. Anytime.
Yeah.
It's episode 262.
262, also known, I don't have a witty, fact or you know.
What's a palindrome?
There you go.
And in my hands, I am holding the certificate that proves that Matthew Chon and Ryan Kuhn, the binary star system, belongs to me.
And it is beautiful.
It says this certificate proves that the star named Matthew Chon and Ryan Kuhn. It doesn't say what it proves. It just says the certificate proves that the star.
Let me see it.
It's framed though. They sent us a frame. And you know what, guys?
Nice. Did they get this at Michael's?
Yeah, for a nice $19. And you know what's pretty cool about this company? When I emailed them saying that the first one never showed up, they alerted me that if I want to get it, the thing I already paid for, with express shipping and the frame, then I would need to pay again. And I said, well, no, here's the receipt. I already paid for it. And they're like, well, it's your fault for not telling us it didn't arrive, so we're not going to reship you one. And then they passed me off to a higher up who never responded. So
What is that font they use for
this website's not a scam, I'm telling you. I've been saying it from the beginning, this website is not a scam. I understand, it's the business ethics.
They actually gave you a certificate on the last star you bought, so I feel like, you have physical proof now, but the other star, Who's to say that you do own them?
Well, they would. They said I'd have to pay again for something I already paid for that I never received. So
Even though they have proof of your purchase, and that no one else should have been able to buy. The
also
stuff
not
as
proof,
well.
not proof of from me. It's within their system. Proof
Yeah.
that I purchased it, and I purchased the expedited shipping and but whatever. At least
Is
it's
this company that you?
Yeah.
So they did well this time.
Yeah, at least I got Matthew Chan and Ryan Kuhn, the binary star system. Yeah, we gotta pick this up now. You guys, I don't know if we said the coordinates for you little stargazers out there. It's RA 19H 41M 48S. 31 inches, 31 feet, 31 inches. So, enjoy. Maybe you guys can see it. Any of you astronomers out there, if you can take a picture of it, I'd love to see it.
Hold on.
It's in Cygnus.
I've been working on this guitar riff. Can you tell me how it is?
Sure.
Let me put this down. I've also been working on the drums.
Oh, let me hear that, man. Damn.
Yep.
Goddamn, dude.
Yeah.
Ryan, you're a man of many talents. You know that?
I've just been I've been on a roll, you know? Life is great. Life is good.
Thank you, Jesus, for this food.
For the hood.
Your mom's in town, ain't she?
Yeah, I haven't seen much of her because
Well, she got that weight loss surgery, so now she's thin.
Yeah.
She's a millimeter.
she'll turn
thin.
sideways. I can't see
Can't
her.
even see her.
But we've been it's crunch time for the book right now because we've been open that we've been working on a book and we're excited to release it, but also apologies if we sound a bit worn out because for the past week we've been coming into the office working 12 to 14 hour shifts.
Last week too.
Last week as well.
So the past 2 weeks, yeah. And then we worked
The weekend.
yeah.
And
It's
so
Sunday right now.
my mom's visiting. She came in Tuesday, so and I haven't. The only time I've really seen her is I'll get home in between 1 and 2:30 or something like that, and she'll wake up and be like, "Hey," I'll be like, "Hey," be like, "Okay, good night." I'll go to bed and then I'll wake up and I'll be like, "Oh, bye." So I haven't really seen her at all. I got lunch with her today though. Which was nice. But after if all goes according to plan, today should be
End of day today.
the final day, and the book should be ready on our end to start looking at production and publishing.
Right, because all we have to do is the book's been finished in terms of writing. Now it's in the editing phase. And currently in the editing phase, it's 288 pages. It'll shorten out once it's formatted, but
Also, we used kind of, I guess, a bigger font when we were writing it. And it's different than the page layout in the book, how we wrote it. We just wrote it in Google Docs.
and to repay me for finishing her beautiful wedding video, my sister is an assistant writer, like an editor on the book, and she has been editing our book very intensely. She's been going back and reading it like 3 times, and she should be done with that today, and then we're going to go through her notes and fix up some grammatical stuff and look at some of the little spices she sprinkled on.
Because our friend YG Red Horse also helped out in terms of editing, but Red Horse is taking some time and has gone up to the mountains to look after this cabin.
He needed to detox after reading our book.
Yeah, he was building like a family cabin that he's gonna give to his kids one day. So.
That's so sweet.
Yeah.
You know, it's an undertaking to read this book.
Yeah, all by himself too.
I know, that's very surprising.
But
Reading the book or building the cabin? Both were surprising for
yes,
me.
both are surprised. But I think building the cabin is pretty.
Yeah, man. The book is you guys are gonna get real sick of us talking about the book,
Yeah.
just because we're
the
so
thing-
excited about it. It's fucking.
It's not too far off. If everything goes to plan, I'm not going to say the date because I don't want to get people excited or anything, but it should be, it should be before the end of the year. A good bit before the end of the year.
I would say if all continues, because after today it's out of our hands.
Yeah.
Which means that if all goes well on the production side and publishing side of the book, then it should be out before the holiday season.
Yes.
And that's the goal. Holiday season, including Thanksgiving. So, if all goes well, but we'll keep you guys updated if there's any delays. We're praying that there's not.
Yeah.
Because we would like this to be its own. We don't want this to be like a Black Friday drop or something. I want this to be its own thing.
We also
We got to get that New York Times bestseller.
That's what I was about to say.
We have to.
Yep.
5,000 copies, 5,000 units in 1 week. So we're going to be talking about this book a lot because we need. It doesn't matter if you buy the audiobook, if you buy the ebook on Amazon or wherever, or the physical edition of the book with all its illustrations and its nice cover and everything, or the hardback even. Basically, if you get a copy, you're helping us out, and I'm very, very excited. The ebook and the audiobook would be cheaper than the physical book.
Yeah, well, because the physical book, you actually have to have physical components to make it with, and that costs money.
That ship it across the world.
And it's formatted specifically for a print edition. But with the way that it's being published, like it'll be perfect and fine to read, like on a Kindle or anything.
Or an
like
iPhone,
that.
even.
Or an
You could read
iPhone, yeah.
the whole book and see all the illustrations on your little tiny iPhone or Android.
But if you really enjoy our content and want to support us, then maybe and also if you just like physical copies of books, I think instead of what I was about to say, it more comes in line with whether you like hardcover or softcover. I've always been a bigger fan of softcover books.
Me too.
Because will there be we want there to be a hardcover? There's definitely going to be. Okay, good.
I'm just so excited. We've put so much blood, sweat, and tears into this project, and I'm very, very happy with the book itself.
I like when
It's
we're
very-
formatting it and deciding where certain illustrations will go. And
We got a team of 15 or 16, I don't remember the exact number, illustrators off of from the community.
We've assembled a team of 15 high priority.
2 podcast episodes ago, we put a call out for illustrators, and a lot of you guys responded. And now we have assembled a team from you wonderful people in the community, and you guys have all worked so hard to get 45 total illustrations finished in just 2 weeks.
And you'll get to see all of them, not only in the I guess credits in the book, but also through all the illustrations. You'll get to
They're
see.
beautiful. Everyone worked so hard. They look so good.
So if you're also looking for new artists while reading our book, you might happen upon someone.
It's funny
Whoa.
too, because these people, we did not let them read a copy of the book early. So we just gave them the prompts of what each
No
drawing was.
spoilers. We can't let it leak.
Right. So they got some of these prompts, and they're like, "What the fuck is the context for this drawing?" And they have no idea. They just have to draw it. And it's like, all right, I guess that's a part of the book. But after this podcast, we're jumping straight back into it. To
Well,
finish
we
it
gotta
up.
we gotta do an ad.
Yeah,
Not for the podcast.
Gotta record a little commercial with a video camera.
But then after that's edited and this podcast is edited,
It's book time, baby.
bada bing, bada bing.
Yeah, we're about to get some new camcorders. So, we use Panasonic GH5s to shoot our live action videos.
But we started with camcorders.
Yeah.
Or at least our phones and the camcorder.
Yeah.
I just like the camcorder vibe because you and I grew up with that. Like as kids,
There's something about
we grew up with the tape, the ones that you recorded onto
The
tapes.
high
with.
8 tapes, yeah.
And then how I would watch it because my mom would put it on VHS or something. I think you give it to CBS or something like that. Or
they also had, I remember I had,
you could also plug it into the TV with AV cables.
my friend had a VHS that had a little slot that you would stick the smaller tape into and you could play it. It was cool. But I mean, there's something with
the digital zoom.
the digital zoom, man. Just the feel of a camcorder in your hand for shooting.
Oh, yeah.
Like for higher quality videos of ours, obviously, like mailroom and music videos will always be like better cameras, but for our vlogs and shit, I think we're about to score some new professional camcorders.
I just don't want to be holding a camera with like 2 hands because even with a phone sometimes.
Yeah, like the one-handed thing,
You can just go right up.
controlling the zoom with your fingers.
Yeah. It's perfect.
It feels so good. I found my old camcorder from high school today, and we're gonna try to shoot our commercial on that. But I basically, my question is, people out there who might already have one of these, the Canon XA50 is what we were looking at.
Yeah.
How do you like it? Is it good? Is it epic? I've been looking at reviews. Is there another XA series Canon that's better? We're looking at those, but those.
And also, we can't buy anything without y'all's permission.
Yes. Which I'm thinking about buying a house soon. So
Hey, Super Mega fans, can I buy a Lamborghini? Do we? Super Mega couldn't even buy a Lamborghini.
no.
Super Mega could buy.
Maybe a Ford F1.
Yeah, we can afford that.
If we want to bankrupt the bank account and buy a truck, that'd be sweet.
We can buy a.
Where's the money, McGee? I bought a Ford F-150. Look, it's lifted.
And I also got the Tesla X, Model X. Yeah, I was about to say.
The poor people Tesla.
Wait, what? No, what's the big
Model
one?
3.
3. The
No, Model 3 is the poor people one.
Oh. The Model X is the bigger one, right? I don't know.
Model X is expensive.
Model
Model X is really expensive.
X.
Model X is
Yeah, it's the big one.
Model X is the 69 421.
Dude, I want that Tesla truck. Not really. Well, actually, like,
Weren't we supposed to start seeing them on the road this year?
I don't know.
COVID probably.
If it were given to me for free, I would love having it as a personal vehicle.
When's it coming out?
I don't know. Are they gonna put the fucking airplane throttle control shit in there?
The yoke? I don't know.
Dude, they should just put a joystick in there.
Have you ever driven a Tesla?
No,
It's a fun little. I've driven one before. It's a fun little doohickey.
I know.
Shit accelerates.
I remember
fast. It was
the first time I think I ever
silent.
was in a Tesla was in Markiplier's Tesla.
when Markiplier bought a Tesla when we still lived.
He had a
with him.
red Tesla to match his red hair and his red heart.
What was it? A Model S, I think. That thing was. This isn't one of our gaslighting memes. He really got a crazy Tesla, and this was like 2017 or 2016, like when they were still pretty new.
He got this company to offend. It's like you get this company to make custom wigs for your car, and so he wanted the Tesla to match his hair. So
Big pink mustache on the front. So when driving around LA, you would know that's Markiplier.
yeah, and he was a safe dude. He always made sure to keep a Glock and a combat knife in the glove compartment.
Yes.
With a stash of $15,000 just in case he ever needed to, make a pit stop.
As everybody should in their car, It is crazy, but I think the acceleration on those is like stupid fast. But Elon's a little too epic for me. That's all I'll say. His memes are a little bit too epic for me, man.
I don't even understand it because they're just above my level.
Dude. Fucking when Elon is
I just have to stick with puppers and doggos, bro.
Don't get me started. Probably twice a week I go back and rewatch his Saturday Night Live appearance.
Ugh.
I have it burned onto DVD because
I forgot about that, man. You should have left that. You
forgot about it because you were blinded with such pleasure and delight while watching it that it actually
vibes
it actually
filled the
shut
room.
down. It shut down your brain. Your brain shut down.
I don't think it
went
shut-
into a state of shock and pleasure.
I don't think that's what happened.
You laughed too hard that you lost all oxygen. You could not convert the oxygen into CO2 fast enough, and you passed out. That's what happened. You laughed. People have died from laughing too hard before. And when that Saturday Night Live episode with Elon Musk hosting aired, a lot of people died that night.
You think?
Yes. Laughed
With
hard. He laughed pretty hard too.
I wish he would try to actually go that route of he started Tesla, but now he's edging into acting.
But everyone lets him do it just because he's like a famous billionaire. It's like, oh yeah, I mean, we're not going to say no to Elon. So he just ends up in all these movies.
He's like in the next Marvel movie.
He's just the most goddamn awful actor you've ever seen.
Dude,
but
if he was
they just let him do it.
If he was a villain in a Bond film, that would be pretty sick. Not Elon Musk, but him as an actor, not him as a person.
Him like stroking a cat in his arms.
Huh. Well, I see that you have stolen my stuff.
It looks like I must release the attack Doges. He's got to throw a Doge reference in every movie, and then also
What's wrong, Bond? You mad?
he gives a little. He would look at the camera and laugh a little bit. That's Cap. Real talk. That was Saturday Night Live has been bad for a long time, but that was. I know we've talked about it before, but
Did you like that episode more than their Donald Trump episode?
I don't know if I watched the Donald Trump
Or their
episode.
Hillary Clinton episode?
Did they get both of them? I know they had Donald Trump host. Did they have Hillary Clinton host too?
I can't remember if she hosted. She definitely.
I'm hosting Saturday Night Live.
She was like a cameo in a sketch.
Oh, with Kate McKinnon, who was playing her.
Yeah.
That's right.
Queens.
I remember that. Such a couple of girl bosses on Saturday Night Live right now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I forgot that Donald Trump was on Saturday Night Live.
What happened to the days of Kristen Wiig and Maya Rudolph?
You used to call me on the cell phone?
You used to call me on the cell phone.
Great.
Late night when you need some love.
Saturday Night Live has just knocked it out of the park the last decade, honestly, just like overall, I think.
Yeah.
Like there's...
Well, it's that the internet has made it to where SNL isn't as fun to watch, because I feel like the big part about it was almost like the everyday man could tune in and watch an improv show. Like they couldn't go on the internet and look up YouTube videos and shit.
You know what?
Like
It would
that,
be the
or sketch
only
comedy.
It'd be the only current like entertainment that would cover like the week's recent events, right? Like what else in like the 80s or 90s would
Besides news, the 24-hour
right?
news
But what would show you like comedy about the current world events? You tune in because it's like, oh man, this crazy shit happened this week. I wonder what SNL is going to do with it. But now, because the internet and you have so many comedians online
and hardworking shows that put stuff out like South Park, who make it within a week, make an episode within a
6
week.
days, yeah. It's like like SNL just kind of is.
It's just not what it was, and it's not that. It's like there is that thing you can say where it became less funny, but I do feel like a big part of it is the fact that it used to be like this cool little, oh yeah, these people just, you know, kind of do these fun little sketches and they do some improv, and to like someone in the like 80s and early 90s or whatever, that's like, whoa, that's awesome. Or at least in the 80s.
Yeah, like live sketch comedy for what's going on in the world. It's crazy.
Because I didn't go to SNL for my comedy. I went to SpongeBob, and then shortly after, you know, the internet was
SpongeBob Night Live.
The internet came around when I was starting to develop memory. Or like it started, not it came around, but it started to become a bigger deal when I was like developing memories and stuff.
I still remember my first time getting on.
I remember when Google first came out, just typing in a bunch of shit on Google Images.
Whoa!
I would type in like werewolves and gargoyles and get scared, and I'd like hide my face and like look because I was scared of the werewolf, because I'd get like nightmares of werewolves and stuff.
My uncle showed me Google, amongst other things, but I was at his house and he showed me on his computer. I remember him showing all of us like, check this out, check this thing out. And it was like the old logo, and you type something in and press enter and be like, whoa.
Do you remember old Google Earth?
Search this.
Do you remember old Google Earth? Mm-hmm. Where it was like the sphere. I'm sure it still does that.
It still is. It's just a very high quality version of it.
Yeah.
Google Earth is like super HD now. And I'm pretty sure you can even see like the cloud layers and like Google Earth is really fun. Remember back in the day, like Google Earth and on the school computers on like those old ass Dell Windows XP ones, it was like that was just what you had to do for fun on the computer because they blocked all the websites. So it'd be like, all right, Google Earth it is, and you just go look around.
I just remembered something that kind of like took me, like I was like, fuck. You remember the Scooby-Doo live action movie? In 2022, it'll be 20 years old. That was 20 years ago.
Hey man, yesterday was 9/11, which meant it was the 20th anniversary of the filming of that one scene of The Master in Disguise.
Yes.
20 years ago yesterday, we were filming that movie.
We really wanted to, for 9/11, we wanted to watch the Nicolas Cage movie, but unfortunately work got in the way and we had to focus on the book. So
What's it called? Just
I
9/11?
think it's just called the World Trade Center. Hold up. I don't think I ever want to watch the one with Charlie.
Charlie Sheen in the elevator with is it Whoopi Goldberg?
Yeah. And he's like the Mexican actor that's in a lot of stuff.
Yeah. I think he's in.
the Mexican actor that's in a lot of stuff.
I
Who are you talking about? Danny Trejo, Michael Pena, pick one.
I think it's the same one that's actually in the
Yes
9/11
Man.
movie.
He's about to commit suicide in Yes Man. Remember that scene where he sings to him?
Yeah, with his guitar. Play some Third Eye
I just
Blind.
forgot his name.
Shit, I'm gonna go see Third Eye Blind this month. They're playing.
What was I looking up?
The 9/11 movie.
Yes, 9/11. 9/11.
Was it just called World Trade Center or 9/11? We watched. We already saw the.
They didn't even show the plane go into the building.
I know the best part.
I was upset. Look, it's like First Attack.
What's the movie called?
World Trade Center. Michael Pena's in this.
Is he?
Yep, that's him.
Oh yeah. No. Nicolas Cage screams out in slow motion as the building's collapsing. Run away!
Get out! It's like CGI rocks start going and reuse shots of people running out of exits are used as well.
I think that there might be some conspiracy theory to
9/11, yeah.
I think it goes deeper than just 9/11, where any movie made about 9/11, they purposely cast the worst actors for it. It's like Charlie Sheen and
But
Whoopi
Nick Cage
Goldberg.
is great.
But for a 9/11 movie,
I know. But like, I just
is Whoopi Goldberg a great choice for a 9/11 movie?
fuck Whoopi Goldberg.
What?
but like, fucking Nick Cage. For me, I'm just glad that Nick Cage, under his slew of different movies, can say he was in a 9/11 movie. He's been in a movie about everything. He was in like a Five Nights at Freddy's ripoff movie, essentially.
Really?
Willy's Wonderland,
Oh my god.
where he fights against animatronic things.
I didn't know that existed, and we should watch it.
But sometimes he's in really good shit.
He seems like he'll just take any role.
Like what is that movie? It's very Raising Arizona.
That movie is classic. Well, that's a comedy though. He's really good. He's good in comedy.
Yes.
Raising Arizona is one of the best Coen Brothers movies, and I suggest everybody go watch it.
But recently, though, he was in Mandy, which I liked, and I still have to see
Bin Laden one?
Pig, or was it Truffle Pig, or whatever it's called? My Truffle Pig.
What's the Bin Laden one he's
Someone
in? I
takes
wanted to
his
see
Truffle Pig.
where he plays the guy that like God told him to go kill Bin Laden. It's a true story. So he
I
goes
want to
over
see
the
that
Middle East.
too. Oh, what is that movie? I'm gonna look it up real quick.
We were gonna watch it we talked about it like years ago on Super Mega.
It's just like perfect cat. Like that's where you need to cast Nick Cage. He's gonna have so many movies when I go look him up, dude.
Has there ever been a good 9/11 movie? The only good United 93 was good.
Paul Greengrass.
I liked United 93. I thought that was a very action-packed, well-done movie. Kind of cut out all the bullshit, just kind of made it the day's events and was very, action-packed. But they have yet to make a really good 9/11 movie, I think. Like, I want Michael Bay to direct the big 9/11 movie, because I don't think we've gotten the big 9/11 movie yet.
No.
The one that when you think of 9/11 movies, you're gonna think like, oh yeah, of course, the classic 9/11 movie. I'm sure it will come in our lifetime, but I'd like for Michael Bay to direct it, because I think that would. They should get all the most famous directors together to produce the 9/11 movie, and pick great actors for it, such as like Owen Wilson.
Oh no.
Did it get bad reviews?
Well, it has 25% on Rotten Tomato and 43% Metacritic. Not only that, but Russell Brand is in it. I don't like him in movies. He's fine as like someone who like has a podcast or whatever. That's fine. But like him in movies, I never like every time I saw him like in a movie as a kid, I'd just be like, He plays his part well in Forgetting Sarah Marshall.
Did he date?
But I don't think he ever really wanted to be an actor. I think he was still like in that phase, because he's chilled out a lot, because he was like Steve-O. He was in a cycle of substance abuse, and then eventually,
which is pretty badass.
And then, well, the badass part was that he was able to break out of it.
Well, you could also say that's the pussy part.
Sounds like a bit of a loser to me.
Bit of a pussy, honestly, for breaking from that. Was he married to Katy Perry? Did I imagine that?
He was.
He was? Okay.
Yeah.
Now it's Orlando Bloom.
Yes.
Nice. She pulled these little hotties left and right.
I want to go back to the times where I saw pirates in the movies.
I want to go back to the times when we could listen to a couple of today's sponsors. Why do they do it like that? Why do they interrupt the middle of a fucking
Jeez. My underwear's super effing scratchy right now. Just let me take them off. Bite me all in a
I have to piss. We're not back yet.
Okay.
I have to piss. Well, I guess technically this will be after the ad reads, but now I have to.
Is there going to be another break now? People are going to be like, you just got back. You could have just cut this part out.
But this is good. This is good content, man. We can't waste a single drop of it.
How about this? Behind the scenes. I'm going to record with my phone and send it to you. And I'm going to follow you to This is one of the only times we've done this on the podcast. We do it all the time in Let's Plays. Hold up.
Get the
Okay. I'm starting recording now.
Let's go piss, Ryan.
I'm going to pee too.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Ooh, look at that late afternoon sun shining down the hall of the Super Mega Place.
I want to make sure to go outside one last time before we...
Now we're walking through our office room where our desks and computers are.
We're walking by our new water cooler.
style water cooler. I'll lift the toilet seat. All right, let's go ahead.
Remember doing this as a kid?
Yeah, dropping your pants. I'll do that too. All the way to my ankles.
Yeah.
Let's cross streams, bro.
Dude, I remember crossing streams with my best of friends and closest of family members.
Look, now you're doing it again at 27.
It takes me a while to get
It
started.
does, right. Here I go.
Oh, Matt started.
I started pissing.
Matt started pissing.
That's clear piss. When I woke up this morning, my piss was... Oh,
Shit.
oh, we have liftoff, Ryan. We have liftoff. Listen to those
There
streams
it is.
crossing. Look at that, dude. It's a perfect X. Ooh, Ryan, I think you might be a little more dehydrated than me.
I am. I need to drink more water. Even though I've been doing nothing but drinking water.
I woke up so dehydrated, my piss was...
What does that smell like? It smells like Cheerios, doesn't it?
Whoa, that smells just like Cheerios.
Why does
What
our
the hell?
piss smell like Cheerios? Don't splash any on my face,
I'm
brother.
not splashing on your face, bro.
Okay, hold up. I'm pulling up my pants.
I'm shaking it off.
Hold on. I gotta put the phone down.
I'm shaking it off. All right, pulling my pants back up.
I'm gonna wipe off the toilet seat because we dribbled a little.
There's a little drill. Oh, the floor too is a little on the floor.
I hope Leighton doesn't listen to this part of the podcast.
Ah, jeez. Nah, dude, he'll lick it up.
And now hold on 1 second. I gotta turn on the sink so they think that we wash our hands. Hold on, please, let me just put it on. You know, I don't want to pretend. Yeah. But we've been out of soap for a few months. We just gotta let it run a little bit. People won't give us shit.
They don't wash your hands.
Well, what they don't... Washing your hands actually creates more germs because it makes your hands more...
And also it helps your immune system.
That's not germs.
Okay. Well, that was good.
All done with the piss.
And now going back to continue to record the podcast.
I was about to grab a piece of gum, but then I realized I can't chew gum. Let's go in the kitchen. I'm a little hungry real quick, actually.
Okay. I had some tacos and some rice and some chips and salsa today
Don't mind
with
if
my
I
mom.
have some of these munchkins.
I think I'm gonna go to the front. I want to feel the sun on my face. Matt's still in the kit. Oh. It actually feels really nice outside
Today's a wonderful day.
because it's been like kind of uncomfortably hot.
Kind of smell that like fall smell in the air, you know?
Yeah.
Like today is actually one of the first days I'd say of where it kind of feels like fall. Not earlier today though. Earlier today was brutally hot. But right now that the sun is starting to say night night.
You need to grab something
I'm gonna look inside my car.
inside your Porsche. Oh, I think I see a package over here, Matthew. Hold up. Whoa. Whoa. Yeah. This is the Super Mega. What? What is that? Up there. Is that from the trash?
That's like a pipe that leaks out rusty water onto right there, completely just covering the ground on the side of the house with rust. My landlord came by and fixed it at one point. I guess I gotta let him know that, shit's back to its old ways again.
You want to find out what this is?
Let's see what's inside this pack. There's another one for Jackson all over. There's some stuff in the new podcast set that arrived today. Open it up, baby.
Well, usually. There we go.
Woo! Good job, baby. Oh, yes!
Oh, dude.
Yes! That's our bug assault guns.
Yep. To the flies and mosquitoes.
We've had an increase in mosquitoes and flies somehow being in the office. So Ryan said, Jackson, can we order those guns that shoot salt to kill the flies? Look at that. Those are sick, dude. And look, yeah, right there yesterday. Look what came yesterday. I opened it up.
Salt.
Bug assault salt.
Woo!
Performance salt. So now I actually killed 11 flies today. So unfortunately, I wish I had waited because now we don't have any to kill.
Oh,
Stepped on one of the explosive things. But I wish that in the Vietnam War, that's literally what it just would have been like. Like we'd just be standing here talking and then boom.
Yep.
Yeah.
We'd be dead.
Oh, there's one more package.
Or how innocent civilians in Middle Eastern countries feel whenever the United States decides to.
Oh, there he goes with his politics bullshit. Let's see what Jackson ordered from B&H Photo.
Look, if you were offered the chance to kill someone while holding an Xbox controller,
You're not gonna say no.
no, come on. What is it? What is this?
Oh, it's another one of the Sennheiser lavalier mics we ordered. Perfect.
okay.
Now we've
Got
got,
one right here.
3. We're waiting on one more, I believe. We ordered 4.
You're hearing behind the scenes over here at Super
Wait.
Mega.
Ryan,
What is this?
this is some MeUndies they sent me. Part of the subscription.
Come on, beat me.
It is just a kind of salmon-colored pair of MeUndies. Small.
Still
for
feels
me.
comfortable though.
Small for my small hips and penis. All right, I'll be taking that home today to put all over my. Oh wait.
What?
We have one. We have all 4 Sennheisers actually. Yeah, there's one open right there. Look at that.
I guess we should get back to the podcast room.
Yeah, I guess so.
Wait, did you get your snack?
I had one of those Munchkin donuts things, but whatever. I'll eat something afterwards.
Get a nice bag of 100-calorie popcorn.
We'll have
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was from the mobile podcast unit. The mobile podcasting unit.
Damn, that was 7 minutes.
Yeah, man. The mobile podcast unit delivers. You know? That's pretty sweet. We should do that more. Like
I was thinking I don't know, that got my brain going because I had this idea that I feel like some people have done it before, but it was just like a setup. I would just set up like a microphone in my car, and if I go with a friend to a movie, just record our thoughts before the movie and then get our reactions or thoughts afterwards or whatever. Just like in a little podcast form.
Yeah, you've
not
talked
like
about
video or whatever, but
We kind of did that based on your idea for the Medea
movie
vlog.
review series.
You know, I'd be down later in this podcast to do the after the next ad break later to do the another mobile podcasting unit and go explore the garage because there's a lot of shit in there right now.
Okay.
I
We might have to do a part 2.
might just have to go through there and see what's up.
The mobile podcast.
It's the mobile podcasting unit. It's badass, brother. You itching those nuts?
I was.
Yeah.
But now I'm drinking some water.
I've gotten a really bad cough the last like 3-4 days, and today and last night's the worst. It's a real dry cough. It's real bad. And actually,
Are you gonna?
this whole podcast,
Is my mom gonna get COVID because of you?
this whole podcast while talking, every like 30 seconds it tickles like from talking like I have to cough.
Do you have COVID?
Maybe.
You should go get tested.
COVID's a dry cough, right? This is a real dry
I
cough.
would imagine so.
Yeah. Man, I gotta record some vocals. That's my favorite time to record vocals, is when my voice is a little bit raspy. Get that sound I like.
Fever, chills, cough, shortness of breath or difficulty breathing, fatigue, muscle or body. Well, honestly, it could just be because we've been exhausting ourselves nonstop.
That's true, because I was about to say the last 3
not
days,
getting much sleep.
I've been really fatigued in the mornings, and like the mid-afternoons, I've been incredibly fatigued.
It's gonna be nice to have a little bit of a break.
Yeah, I'm taking a little trip to San Francisco.
Yeah.
We're taking 5 days off of work. So because we finished the book today, it's Sunday, and then Monday through Friday, we're gonna give ourselves a little break. And Ryan will finally get to see his mother.
Yep.
I'm gonna take a little 4-day stroll through San Francisco and see the sights to be seen, because I love San Francisco.
And then we'll be back to it.
Yeah. So we'll be back to it, and not next week, the week after this upcoming week, we have Meat Canyon coming to visit and stay with us for a
Which is
bit.
very exciting.
Yes, we're gonna make some fun videos. We're
A
gonna
drunk drawing maybe.
might have to.
Might have to do something like that.
I have to get into something. Get into some shenanigans with old Hunter. He's gonna be crashing on my my guest room. I'm very excited.
Crashing on your guest room.
He's gonna be crashing on top of the guest room, as in the roof above the guest room. He'll be sleeping up there.
So the second or fourth floor.
No, the guest room is on the first floor and has the roof part there. There's a second guest room up on the 4th floor.
Okay.
But the roof is not right above that because there's the attic, but the attic is technically just another master bedroom.
Did you take out the tennis court then?
No, that's in the back still. That's not.
I guess we just haven't gone out to play in a bit.
No, I've just been. I told you I've had a cough.
Yeah.
I've been a little bit fatigued in the mornings. It's not anything personal. You don't need to take it that deep.
Yeah.
We saw you guys talking online about being gaslit, and
Sorry.
yeah, it's too bad, so sad. Go home, tell dad. Sorry, it's just how it is. For some reason, everyone thinks that the Hennessy
Is fake?
is not real.
Where'd it go?
It's actually, I just noticed it before the episodes. I would have said, where is it? But I noticed it's behind the laptop. Okay. Everyone thinks that the Hennessy bit is fake because we said y'all thought the Hennessy bit was real. What we were referring to was the ad read we did for Hennessy, the super mega Hennessy collab. That's not real. The Hennessy itself is real. See it? Here, shake it up, shake it around so they can hear.
Good Foley. I'll provide some good ASMR.
They're gonna
Hold
think
up.
we're just adding sounds in.
Hold up. No, it's gonna be so good. It's gonna be like, it's gonna make people go, oh damn. Okay, hold up.
Well, yeah, tap on the glass. Sorry, I'm ruining it. Hey guys, welcome back to another Hennessy ASMR video. Today I'm gonna be spinning around this bottle of Hennessy and shaking it around a little bit. You know, slapping it against the microphone. just hitting it real hard. Slowly take the cap off now. Twist it. And let's open it up. Nice. That's the inside. It smells great. I might take a little bit of a sip. It burns so good. All right, I'll put the lid back on now. I'm already feeling the effects of the Hennessy, the ethanol. All right, well, I'm gonna go ahead and set it down on the table. And thanks for watching this Hennessy ASMR video.
Actually took a sip.
Yeah, you did. I was hoping when I said I'm gonna take a sip that it would force you into actually having to take a sip of the Hennessy.
Shit burns, dude.
It does. Hennessy is that was Justin's first sip of liquor.
And I'm bleeding out of my ass again, so alcohol's not gonna be too good for my digestive tract.
Hennessy is one of the alcohols that instantly warms my whole body. I feel like my chest and my
Right
neck.
now, I can feel it right here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, you're making me want to try it now.
I was showing around my sternum or below, like, I guess.
I haven't had a drink in about a week. Should I have a little sip of Hennessy?
Hey, a little Hennessy never hurt anybody.
Just a little bit.
A little bit. A lot of Hennessy has hurt many people.
Yes.
Well, a little Hennessy never hurt anybody.
Let's see.
I always like to take at least a swig or two of Hennessy before going out on my bike.
You know, riding a motorcycle is a very nerve-wracking thing, and Hennessy calms those nerves.
Exactly. It makes my hands more still on the throttle and loose on the clutch.
You know, I bet there is some science to that. Just the right amount of Hennessy before operating a motor vehicle, and you'll actually perform better. You'll have more confidence and be less nervous.
It is statistically proven that most motorcycle incidents are caused when the person is under the influence of alcohol.
No, it's when they're
Or
sober.
a lot of them, at least like 40-something%. I can't remember.
That's not a lot. That's a portion, but that's not a lot, Ryan, because that's less than 50. A lot would be more than 50.
Or maybe it's, hold up. I gotta get the numbers right.
Sober people are the ones that cause the most accidents because they lack the confidence to drive, you know, aggressively and carefully. I'm gonna take a sip of this. Oh, smells like Hennessy. All right.
Yeah, 40% were alcohol impaired. 63% of those killed in single vehicle crashes on weekend nights were alcohol impaired. Man.
That is warm. Ugh. I'm not a fan of Hennessy. I'm not a fan of cognac. I'm not a fan of. Did you see 50 Cent's? 50 Cent has his own brand of cognac. And
50 cents as cognac?
Mm-hmm. And did you see he promoted it on his 9/11 tweet? What? This is a real tweet I saw yesterday.
What?
Here, it's
R.I.P. to all those who lost their lives on 9/11. If you don't want to think about it or the sad times, go ahead and take a swig of 50 Cent's Hennessy.
It's this. See, so he posted this black and white.
That's good Hennessy by me, 50 cents.
He posted a picture of the second plane about to strike the tower, and then said, "This day will forever be remembered. To those who lost loved ones, my condolences. Hashtag Branson Cognac. Hashtag Leche Min Du Roy." Yeah, so
How hard would it be for us to get our own? I would never do it, but how hard would it be to have like our own
Hennessy?
Hennessy?
Probably 6 out of Tennessee. What's your least favorite alcohol?
Least favorite alcohol?
Like you just can't
Ginger.
stand it. What is it?
Ginger? Not ginger. What is it?
Ginger?
What is
Gin.
it? Gin, yeah. I don't like gin.
It's my one of my top favorites, if not my favorite. I like
You and I are very opposites in terms of taste sometimes, but we'll come together a lot of the times. You like pineapple on pizza, or you enjoy it. It's not something that it's your go-to or anything.
It is my go-to.
It is? I thought you told me that your go-to was just cheese.
No, it's not my go. Like if we're talking about like plain pizza, like
Did you get pineapple on your pizza when we went with Gray and Hayden?
No,
So it's not your go-to then.
it is my go-to. But sometimes I'm just feeling just a real simple, just cheese. It's good though. I love pineapple on pizza, man. I don't know why it has to be such a fight. You know, it's like it's just you either like it or you don't. Who cares? You know, some people like it on their pizza.
Matt's
some
really
people
bringing the world together. We don't have to fight.
don't. Why fight?
Why fight? Why does there need to be war when there could be peace and love, baby? Peace and love, peace and love.
That's what the hippie movement in the 60s was trying to do. Was
Yeah, but all they did was fucking spread hysteria and STDs, so...
That's actually what the CIA wanted you to believe. They didn't want them popularizing pineapple on pizza, so they injected them all with STDs, and then said, look at these fucking disgusting, dirty, bad-smelling white people walking around the streets, fucking taking LSD and spreading around syphilis. They got a lot of STDs, didn't they? Hey, man.
I mean,
Peace and love.
STDs were a part of human history for a long time. A lot of royals had it. A lot of it happened a lot in war. You know, because there'd be a lot of pillaging. Mm-hmm. So,
Hey, man, a little pillaging never hurt anybody.
no pillaging never. They go to brothels sometimes.
Hey, man, a little brothel never hurt anybody either. You know?
A little brothel never hurt anybody.
Big
But
brothel.
a big
Yeah. Yeah. Little brothel, though. Justin's little brothel. He's starting his own brothel.
Is there any other state? I know there's a brothel in
Nevada.
Arizona or Nevada, one of the two.
No, the county north.
Is there
of,
any other state that allow okay, I'm gonna look up where are brothels legal? Like I wouldn't know.
I think the county north of Las Vegas has prostitution legalized.
US. Okay.
Surprisingly, not Vegas itself.
Just Nevada. Currently, Nevada is the only U.S. jurisdiction. Nevada.
Nevada.
Nevada is the only U.S. jurisdiction to allow legal prostitution in the form of regulated brothels, the terms of which are stipulated in the Nevada revised statute. Only 8 counties currently contain active brothels.
And I don't think Clark County, which is Clark County where Vegas is? I don't think Vegas itself is one of the counties. If I'm not mistaken. God, I want to go back to Vegas, man. Vegas, baby. Vegas.
Me too.
We gotta film some videos in Vegas this time. We didn't film any last time.
Did we just get caught up in like having fun in Vegas? Because weren't we going? Wasn't the excuse going to be like we were going for Carson's birthday, but we could also knock out like a super mega vlog or whatever?
Yeah, and then we just gambled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just wanted to have a good time. Sometimes I don't want to work. Oh, so filming yourself gambling is working? Yeah. It's taking the fun out of it a little bit sometimes.
So you don't like your job. You don't like making videos.
I like making
You say it takes
videos,
the fun out of
but
it?
I don't want to have to think of things to be entertaining. I just want to enjoy myself.
You just want to play a little blackjack.
Yeah, I don't want to rummage around in my brain to think of what I can do to make this situation more entertaining. I just want to relax.
Your brain is on the on the mode just to win as much cash as you can. If you clutter it with thoughts,
Came out
of having
positive,
fun.
baby.
I did not. I lost a couple $100, I think. It wasn't a good weekend for me. That was right before COVID.
Yep.
Right, but that was January 2020. What the
Last like
Yep, and then I still remember. I have it on my cell phone. I have a screenshot from.
Hennessy strong.
You feel it?
Yeah.
Oh, did you take a legit sip?
I took a sip.
Oh.
Yeah. What did you do?
I just took a little.
Did you just let it like kind of
Run across
your
my
tongue?
Yeah. I let it like.
absorb into your tongue?
There was enough where I could feel it in my mouth, like I could feel it spreading around, even through my esophagus. But
I only say that because I'm starting to feel a little interesting down there. It just feels a little like pressure. It's not like I have to shit or anything. I'm just like, it feels uncomfortable. There is abdominal discomfort.
well, before we get into that, real quick.
Wiped, it was all red.
Oh Jesus! I have a screenshot on my phone of the first time I ever saw a COVID news thing where it said like mysterious virus in China tolls to 100. I took a screenshot of it and sent it to my friends as a joke, like we're all gonna die, and then it really happened.
But we all didn't die.
But your colon, Ryan's colon, the saga you guys thought was over is
Same with the
beginning again.
fleas. Life is
Are the
cyclical.
fleas back?
They were. Remember, I got rid of them. They were back like a month or two ago.
I thought you just had them that one time and got rid of them.
I had them for about a month or 2 months. I had them for a long time.
So you're over here.
That's why it was called the Flea Saga in the podcast.
I thought it was just one thing though.
What do you mean?
The flea saga.
There was the one before that. Then there was this other crop up. 'Cause remember, I also had a flea problem last year.
So let me get this straight. You're walking around shooting blood into your diaper, covered in fleas.
Yeah, I gotta check it out because I'm just squirting blood into the toilet,
Why don't you let me ever check
and I have
it out,
some
man?
abdominal pain. And last time I went,
I
they're
want
like,
that
it might be
treasure.
colitis or some form of that.
Pork?
I
Water.
never really got a straight answer, so I'd like to get a
Did you get a gay answer?
gay answer this time, which would be the correct answer.
Well, you know, he is going up your butt.
He is.
You're so gay for getting a colonoscopy, bro.
Yeah.
You know, like, I lost a lot of respect for you when you went and got that colonoscopy.
It's not a fun process. It's a whole 2 weeks of your life of like shitting into a cup, sending it in, going in, then shitting in a cup, and then scheduling the colonoscopy, and then they look in your ass, and then you might have to give them another poop sample.
Didn't you have to mail?
I had them on 2 separate occasions FedEx cups of my waste, of my bile.
Let everyone know next time, so maybe a rabid fan can intercept the package. I got Ryan's poop, guys.
His bloody poop, his bloody mucusy poop.
I got it. Well, I wish you the best of luck. A lot of it could be diet related. You know,
Yeah, I guess.
what you put in.
But that's not what causes you to. I mean, I'm not gonna have like a McDonald's burger and all of a sudden for like a month straight just be shitting blood.
But maybe you have like gluten intolerance or something.
That might be
You
it.
should get tested for. They have food allergy tests you could take. You can get them at CVS, I think.
But it's just my because my colon last time was just, like, inflamed. So, because it's like thinks there's an infection, but there's not.
Probably just cancer.
Hey, could be. Probably not, though. I mean, my family does have a history of colon cancer, specifically. So,
Really?
yes.
Oh.
So, who knows?
Well, that doesn't sound like a lot of fun. You know what else doesn't sound like a lot of fun?
Ad reads.
I was actually going to say my grandma passed away on Friday.
I'll talk about that after we make some money.
Okay.
Are you finding it difficult to collaborate outside of a traditional office? Are your current tools in your workspace not cutting it for you? And do you need a platform that organizes all the creative intricacies of your mind into creative?
LOTON.com. Hey, we're back from that second ad break, and I want to go explore the garage. And I was just saying, my grandma died on Friday,
Okay.
which was 21 day, which was 9 plus 10, 21. So, real funny, God. You took a great day for me, and I had to go do that. So,
Had to go ruin it.
Want to go to the garage and dig around?
Sure.
Mobile podcasting unit
Let me
coming
just-
back one final time.
Let me turn this on. Yeah, we're rolling, baby.
For some reason, I feel that tiny drop.
I feel like I'm getting over it, but I definitely
I almost
felt
feel a
it.
little. I haven't drank in like a week, but I feel very.
Turn on some lights.
We're in the garage of the Super Megaplex.
These lights?
Yeah, turn those lights on. Oh, it's toasty. Look at all these boxes, man. Let's see what we got. We got a bottle of Tahini seasoning.
You got some dumbbells?
Ryan, don't talk about yourself like that. We got Jackson's drink upset. We got Jackson's margarita maker.
We have
Super Mega pens from when we worked with Shark Robot. We got boxes of those.
there's the trough your mom uses to eat when she comes over.
Oh, I found where I have time for that hats and out shirts. So,
Was this all just so you could mention that?
wow, what?
Oh, that's crazy. Ouch. And hey, guys, let me know if anyone would be interested in buying some.
Look at what I found. What a coincidence.
Hey, but can we go into the garage? I think there's some crazy things in there that we could find. What? What's in the fridge?
Jackson's been hiding stuff in the fridge.
There's the fish sticks surfboard. What? Or skateboard. What do you mean he's hiding stuff?
There's just like nice bottles of water.
Oh yeah, like
Nice.
there's like a bunch of Fiji water?
Oh no, that's for a video.
What is this for?
It's for a video.
What video?
In the Armenian stuff.
Oh.
There's a lot of ice in the freezer. See that? I don't know where these suitcases came from.
These
A lot of
look.
boxes. A lot of Minecraft books.
What are these?
Those look like
Dockers?
Those look like sandals that don't look very comfortable.
Ooh, there's the Spider-Man bike. From the You're my boy.
Oh yeah, for Daddy's boy. Is this industrial sink? Hot
And
water?
you're a dad.
Check it out, dude. Go put the phone next to the ticket for the.
Oh yeah, hold up.
What is that?
Oh! My phone. It has a magnet on it.
What is that? Clock motor, 24-hour dial time switch. What the hell is that?
It's stuffy in here. It's almost like it's a garage with like no ventilation.
There is the back of the NASCAR. That
Yep.
crash.
We have the front, right? No.
We have the back and we have one of the sides.
Is the side the one in the office, right?
Yeah.
The editing bay.
Well,
Oh wow! Whoa!
more shirts. Hey, look at my Yes, I had here.
There's a Jackson Hawaiian shirt
And an old super mega sweatshirt. All right.
and some cleaning supplies.
Some coins. There is what's this?
What's the pen?
There's 2 pennies and then 2 Japanese yen coins.
So they just went into the garage and said everything that they saw, and
All right, bye.
Hey, baby, let me see it.